Deep in the mountains, Lynn accidentally touched a mysterious skeleton. When she woke up the next morning, her soul had somehow transferred into Ron's body. She was so freaked out by the unfamiliar surroundings and the chubby kid staring at her that she nearly jumped out of her skin. She rushed to the bathroom and stared at the boy in the mirror. Unable to believe her eyes, she frantically splashed cold water on her face, desperate to wake up from this nightmare, but nothing worked. As she was getting dressed, a bracelet fell to the floor. She recognized it immediately. It was the same bracelet the skeleton had been wearing. That's when it hit her. She'd been transported into the body of the person the skeleton used to be, Ron. So she decided to head back to the valley where she'd found the skeleton. After a long journey, she finally caught a ride. In the car, she was fascinated by Ron's young body when she suddenly noticed something weird about the scenery outside. She saw girls on the street still listening to Michael Jackson on cassette players. When she tried to call her best friend for help, she suddenly realized her friend hadn't even been born yet. While she was standing there stunned in the phone booth, a woman appeared out of nowhere and took her away. She tried to get the woman to take her to the valley, but was flat out refused. Turns out the woman was taking Ron, well, her, to an audition for a band called the Curlies. But when they arrived at their destination, she was blown away. This was her own home from 30 years ago. She excitedly called out for her grandparents, leaving the elderly couple totally confused. Then came the real shocker. The band members were her own parents. When she told them she was their daughter Lynn, they thought she was drunk. The audition was a disaster from the get-go, lasting barely a minute before she blew it. Despite her mother's pleas, there was no salvaging the situation, and her father dragged her back home. Her dad said the farmer's son had reported him for skipping work, and she'd nearly cost him his job. She felt terrible about it. Back at home, she discovered Ron's diary hidden under the bed. It contained Ron's dreams and a secret. To have proof of all this, when she returned to the future, she buried the diary under a tree. Just then, the farmer's son showed up, ordering her to get back to work or he'd lose money. When she accused him of being a snitch, he beat the crap out of her and ordered her to do the work of a slave. But when she woke up again, she was back in her own body as Lynn. She thought it had all been a dream. Curious about how Ron had died, she went to the farm where Ron had worked and found that old tree. Incredibly, she actually dug up the diary.